is high as everybody's short. We're gonna talk about some things here. We definitely had an interesting setup going into today. So gonna give everybody here just a few minutes. I'm live on YouTube. We're gonna go over the news, talk about why futures are up, what we got going on today, watch list that I have. So we will talk about that here in just a second. So good morning. What's up, TikTok? Link in the bio if you guys want to hop on YouTube, see the screen share. It's going to be a little bit easier to answer your questions there. So. Morning, software. I know Bitcoin got like tons of alerts last night. So. What's up? Good morning, everybody. All right, 4 more minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get started. It looks like here pre-market we've had EOSE Energy Enterprises making new highs, SCOA, ASTS. Wait, ASTS is moving significantly. ASTS Space Mobile. Let's go see what pre-market's looking like here. Wow, really big gap up there. Excuse me. Tesla pre-market back at resistance. Yep. Yesterday was a good time to eliminate and take profit on a lot of things. Curious to see how today plays out. We are at really interesting price marks at the moment. I'm even looking. Facebook is a really interesting setup right now. It's gapped up all the way to 195.40. So we're kind of trapped in between supply zones. So this one's going to be a tough break. Once we see the direction that the market wants, it'll be a little bit better. We do have a lack of economic data coming in today. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. So, all right, a couple more minutes here. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Metal stocks. Thanks for the panda. Appreciate that. All righty, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get started. Going over the news here. All right. So, U.S. stock index futures jumped after 4 straight sessions of losses on Wall Street as oil prices eased. Investors snapped up stocks hammered by concerns over Western sanctions on Russia following its invasion of Ukraine. European shares have rebounded as traders picked up beaten down stocks following a recent rout, while most Asian stocks struggled for footing in current markets. The euro rose while the European Central Bank meeting on Thursday, ahead of the European Central Bank meeting on Thursday. The dollar was lower against the basket of currencies. We've got gold prices easing from near record highs as riskier assets attempt a comeback, and the U.S. Labor Department is scheduled to release its job openings and labor turnout survey, or JOLTS, report later. Russia again has promised to let Ukrainians flee apocalyptic sieges. Russia has announced a new ceasefire in Ukraine to let civilians flee besieged cities after days of mostly failed promises that have left hundreds of thousands trapped without access to medicine or fresh water. Exodius draws Russian threat to nationalize foreign plants. We see Coca-Cola and McDonald's are among the latest companies to halt sales in Russia, where a senior member of the ruling party has warned that the foreign firms which closed down could see their operations nationalized. Crazy. In court, a former Goldman star recounts his lies and bribes in a one MBD deceit. Former Goldman Sachs partner Tim Lessner has admitted to taking $60 million in kickbacks, lying to the bank about his corrupt deals, and twice forging divorce documents to take on new wives. Wow. Kind of relevant. So Biden orders government to study the digital dollar. So far, people in cryptocurrency are taking this as a positive sign, as we have seen crypto climb overnight from those 39 levels, tapping as high as 42K. Joe Biden is likely or will sign the executive order on Wednesday requiring the government to assess the risk and benefits of creating a central bank digital dollar, as well as other cryptocurrency issues. So they're looking to create a central bank digital dollar, and Bitcoin dripping. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Doesn't seem right. All right, so we have a couple of earnings to go over. Hold on a second. So Bumble, the company on Tuesday, beat fourth quarter profit estimates and said it's expected strong growth in its mobile app in 2022, sending the dating company shares over 20% in extended trading. It said combined revenue from Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus was about 2.8% of total annual revenue. In 2021, it expects to lose about 20 million in revenue from the region this year. From 2022, Bumble forecasts full year 2022 revenue between 934 million and 944 million. Yeah, I'm about to fix the camera. All right. All right. So, real quick, I gotta take forever to load. All right. So, earnings for today. After the bell with CrowdStrike. Might be interested in taking a position on that. Asana, Oatly, UNFI, kind of the top names here amongst these. I know Express, but none of these really catch my eye. Tomorrow, though, we do have Fuel Cell, JD, Blink, Rivian, DocuSign, Oracle. So we do have Ulta is also another one. So we do have a pretty good earnings setup going into tomorrow. Again, economic calendar jolts at 10 o'clock. EAI crude oil inventories at 10:30. And let's see here. I think Oracle's gonna pop tomorrow. Show your arms. You talking about show my arms? My month, like my month. What are you talking about, dude? We just got way off topic. What you talking about? What you mean by that? I'm not dropping. I'm so confused right now. Legitimately. No, we have not done the video analysis. I'm happy to do that though in just a moment here. Got to go look at a couple of upgrades and downgrades really quickly. So, coverage initiated here. We got BA with a price target upgrade to 250 by Langenberg. Not really anybody I'm familiar with. Piper Sandler initiates overweight at $15 for PLTR. We see a downgrade by Bank of America Securities downgrades PayPal to 107. Let's see here. Morgan Stanley downgrades Petco or PECO, excuse me, to $37. Let's see here. Bumble got a BMO capital upgrade to market to outperform from market perform to $48. What is Bumble currently trading at? It's at $20. Okay. We'll put Bumble on the watch list today. That's for sure. It's a 2% gap. I mean, it's not huge, but definitely worth watching for sure. So you got a level 2237 above you. Yeah, Petco is wolf. I've never played Petco, so we got Weebush upgrades to neutral from underperform. Price target 342 on Netflix. But I have a bank calling right now. A little busy here. I don't know why you call me. Wow, Indonesia to boost nickel output by 400 tons in 2022. All right, 1 second. Alrighty, guys. For me, watch list today. Talked about it yesterday. Of course, I am going to add Bumble to that. That did get a really nice price target upgrade. Of course, earnings is going to add some volatility, which the market does trend up today. Would definitely be useful. So, earnings same day as CPI. If you guys are on TikTok, if you guys don't mind tapping the screen, leaving some likes, I do appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Flex the guns. Yes, so we could, and this is something we talked about last night. We could see today, because there's a lack of economic data and the ceasefire, it could give the market one more leg up. And we're seeing a gap up. Maybe that is a leg up. My prediction for a bounce on Mrna was on the money, which is not what I wanted, but it's still more than I asked for. So, and we're going to talk about that too, because I've got Mrna on the watch list. I've got Facebook on the watch list today. So Facebook has a gap. We're going to discuss the setup here on the hourly. So if you start on the hourly and you see where it's at, it's up against the resistance that we potentially. Let me go find where's my little guide. There it is. Sorry. So I've got this dynamic trend line that's all the way down here. And oh shit, my bad, y'all. Are you guys okay on TikTok? I hit you. All right. So anyway, yesterday I was watching Facebook after I called the bull flag on the 15-minute right here. It broke out beautifully, hit the target of 196, and then it did pull back almost all the way, or it did break low of day as well. Now it has gapped up to, and just to make this super clear, so look at the support that we held, right? When we made this flag and it broke down from it, and then look at the top. So this price zone for Facebook is 194.65, and breaking above 196 24. That being said, if we do continue to the upside, or and there's always the possibility of a gap fill. I would say if we did gap fill, I'd be more bearish on the day and thinking that we would close around 186.60. But if we do hold this gap and trend up today, I think that we should see Facebook somewhere near 199 even and 201. I've got a 15-minute 200-day EMA and point of control confluence at $200 even, which is likely where I will remove myself from the play. But Facebook does look really good. It's got the gap up again. Expect a pullback and a bounce at 193.50. Why? Because there is a key level there. Look at the top. When you bounce, where do you reject? That's your floor. So pulling back, we could see an initial tap. And then from there, obviously, it's going to be a matter of, do we break down and do we see 192.50? If we do, and we lose that, we've got this key level of 191.31. And at that point, it's going to seem pretty much inevitable that we will fill the gap on Facebook, and then possibly even rush a little bit lower to 189, and then even as low as 187, all right, 186.75. So again, watch for the retest. Be patient today, guys. If you are in a position and it's gone red because you've swung it, hopefully you always are hopefully you are swinging with hedges no matter what, especially in this climate. But regardless, we're there's still a lot of money to be made if we do reverse and start filling these gaps, even if we do go green red. And so far, looking at the market, and looking at the resistances that we have up above us, even looking at SPY, I mean, personally, yesterday was a kind of a wild. We did finish right there at 416. Qs did break their low of day, and opening up right about here. I could see, if you guys take a step out here with me, I could see that this resistance that's all the way back up at around 440 and 439 possibly could get hit. But I'm not going to go that far until I see it, and until I see some key levels get broken. For SPY, it's going to be 428. We need to see 428 broken, and we need to see this. I've got another level and psychological number at 430. So those are the two levels that I see for SPY. Obviously, probably not all happening today. There is the remainder of a gap at 434.77. So this is potentially a support bounce. But again, with the gap, we have to wait and watch and see how this plays out, and if we have enough juice to continue moving to the upside based on the catalyst that we have. So. I hate fibs analysis. It's never accurate. I would disagree with you on that one very much so. Yeah. So just real quick to talk about it. So for Facebook, if you are looking for an entry, right? The wick right here at 196.75 does offer a decent weekly play. You could go next week to at least the 199 level. So that's a potential entry, depending on what you are entering. So if you are a trader who's going to end up waiting for this bounce, and we do in fact hold and bounce. So where we open, you could use the open as the entry. So if you bounce, you could take the play there, and then that would set you up to kind of negotiate with the 196.36 level. You could hold and then use your entry as an exit, and just take the play and see if it goes, because at this point, it's got pretty good key levels to follow for a break. So, but anyway, I'm suspecting that bullishly we pull back hit 193.80, and then bounce. And then I think that's a possible good entry there, even if it's just a starter entry. And then from there, you could add after that break 196.85, and then look for that push up to 199. So again, I'll be watching this one big time today. So um, as far as Bumble is concerned, this one has a large gap. It has some pretty nice upgrades. This one I'm not super familiar with, so it's going to be kind of a new venture as far as price action is concerned. I think I've maybe have traded Bumble um, once or twice. Uh, but other than that, this is where I will start to use my pivot points and look for key levels. So right now we are actually opening up against an hourly pivot point 2085, and then with a key level above us at 2281. There is a downtrend coming from this elongated downtrend here. Right about there, that is kind of offering a target, and that's probably going to be 2575, which obviously that just sounds like a psychological number anyway. But I suspect that if we are bullish on Bumble, that's going to be where that ends up taking off. You could take it off of the pivot point and then add above 2250, and take it from there. I would likely be in a safer, longer expiration contract if I take, or if you were to take Bumble. So how do I watch this on YouTube? You hit the link in the bio. All right. Another one that we've got here is mRNA. So this one, and I'm about to look this up really quick just to see if we got any news. So I haven't seen any news for mRNA, um, other than they had the vaccines plans against 15 pathogens with future pandemic potential. So they're already looking into the future of pandemics, but I don't really think that that is 2% gap rule is that's basically where you can gap and go, just to keep it short. Thank you for the roses, appreciate that. Um, so anyway, mRNA. Yesterday, guys, we played this one. I hedged myself to the upside. And that's something that I really want to focus on going forward. Talking to people, uh, I can't tell you, and if you have not tried it, or if you have been stuck using shorter expiration contracts, I'm going to tell you that just because these contracts are expensive doesn't mean that you're bound to lose more money. It's the cheaper contracts that bleed you dry. Top Shelf had one the reason why I actually, upon I used to go, maybe a month out. I didn't start going like 6 months out until me and Top Shelf started trading plays back and forth via text and calls. And we just talk on the phone and stuff like that. But I always think of it like I'm casting my line, and anything else that I do is only an added benefit. So, do you always? No, I don't. I'll talk about that in a minute. So, for example, on mRNA, I will, if I see extended upside, right? The entire market is bouncing. The stock has been falling, which it is a big company. It's not like a penny stock or like a broad, well, whatever. But if I see extended upside, there is no reason for me not to just play the upside. So at some point, if I'm long short, and my contract is the right contract, or at least, like, for example, I could track on mRNA yesterday where my contract on an upside move would make me $205 with March 18th. Now I may be spending 400 or $500 for a contract for next week, but it's also not moving that terribly when it pulls back. It's still protected. But as it's moving to the upside, as it was yesterday, my March 25th contract lost about $28. My other contract in the process made about 200, and I mean, I can go and double check this just so I'm not misquoting myself. 1 second. Is Weedler getting onto me now? Oh no. So let's see here. So mRNA, I bought a March 25th 110 put for 210. During that process, I also added 115s for 360. But at some point, right? Let's see here. Trying to find it really quickly. Where is it at? All right. Well, now it's not showing up in my view order list. Hold on 1 second. Calls. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm having trouble finding it. I don't know if it's just not letting me find it, but I'm searching for it right now. But anyway, with mRNA, the point is I basically took a contract and played it as if I wasn't even in a put. I just played the upside. I set my entries, which was my one of the levels that I had set an alert on to start looking into a hedge. Hey, babe. Good morning. Good morning. He. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Hey. Sorry about that. Ellie's funky this morning. Oh, damn it. Hang on to the phone. Yeah. Um. Anyway, for some reason, I'm a little bothered that I can't find this contract right now from yesterday. Let's see here. All right, well, I can't find it, so I guess we'll just because I wanted to send a screenshot. I did send a screenshot in the Discord. That's right. Hold on 1 second. Yesterday was okay. So if you guys go look, I'm gonna tag it in the Discord. So if you guys aren't in Discord, sorry, it's can't kind of tag you in there. So first, this is the second hedge, and this was a weekly contract. It cost more than the position it did itself, right? So it wasn't. I was just trading the upside as if I wasn't even hedging, and that was my hedge because it had a obvious setup, an obvious resistance. We talked about that yesterday morning about how mRNA was likely to go and retest the potential downtrend, which it still has a significant resistance above it around 150. Um, but with that being said, I hedged myself 2 times on mRNA. I hedged myself at the initial break using a higher premium contract, and then the second one using a shorter expiration contract because I knew that it didn't have that much more of a move left. So it's case by case when it comes to hedging, guys. When it comes to hedging swings, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to use and just trade a higher premium contract. That doesn't make any sense because the move is a just in case mRNA gaps up type situation. So that way you're lightening the blow, not just trading your way out of the position. Um, so there is situations, and that's where you have to kind of come in and figure out what the situation is for you. If you are going into a day trade, and you're not going to be at your desk and you are in 5 Apple contracts, yeah, maybe you can grab, if you're going to be gone for an hour, there's no way you're going to look at your phone. You know, maybe you can grab a hedge, a longer expiration, out of the money SPY put. Not like super long, but long enough so that you could walk away from your desk, not experience a big loss on the downside. But again, it all depends. And those are situations where if you're in them, ask questions because I'm more than happy to give my input on that. So, um, but anyway, so there's a couple key levels on mRNA. 133.75. There is a key level as well here at 132 even. Um, Honestly, this is a large gap for mRNA. I'm not quite sure it's going to get filled in its entirety. And I do think that if it does close above R1, that's 134.65, that it has a pretty good chance to clear yesterday's high. And again, I did show you guys that there is if you go out to the higher time frame, you'll see that if this does, hold on, this if this does end up breaking to the upside, and look at that perfect bull flag that I talked about yesterday with mRNA, it bounced right off that 9. So if it does break to the upside, its pivot point is all the way at 143. So this can still make for a really nice upside play. I think 141 is a good target if the market does trend to the upside. So how did we get out of the hedge? You just sell it like, um, sorry. All right. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Um, so yes, obviously you can just do that. I just sell it like I would normally sell any contract. Uh, Sell to or limit sell. Obviously, if I see that the hedge is protecting me because it's still moving in that direction, obviously I'm going to look into holding it. But yeah, just sell them. If you see that it's gapped up, for example, if you were short mRNA and you swung calls out of the money just in case, um, and they were weeklies or next week's contracts, that's where you take your profit. And from there, you should know where you're going to cut that put. Um, and that's going to kind of help you set up your plan because you need to have a stop loss for the downside and you need to have an exit for the upside, and they should kind of coincide with each other. And yes, there is situations where if you hit that upside target and you see that it's not showing any weakness, um, you can cut the put and hold the call. And then the call becomes the position that you can add to or just take profit on when you see it. So a hedge, essentially the concept behind a hedge is to protect your main position. If you have a strong position, shares, right? If you're in shares, that's what really, I mean, options are literally a hedge. You're giving yourself the option to get out of certain things or just use that premium to buy the dip. Um, so a hedge is using usually you want to risk uh, not a lot. You don't want to put a lot of risk on the table, but you want to put money out there to essentially give yourself insurance. So let's say I take 5 Apple calls, like I said, and we're going into a situation where we're still obviously in a conflict with Russia. If that's escalating or dying down, and overnight something bad happens and it sparks things back up, then there's no reason why we're not going to see a your position, go sideways. And for that, you would look into possibly grabbing a SPY put, or something that you're almost agreeing to lose a little bit for the overall cause. You know, it's yeah, it's just a way to protect yourself. So you could do that.
Good morning, Moscow. Just kidding. Huh?
Hey, what's up, dude? Sorry. I was reading if you own a stock, buy a call, simple hedge explanation. If you own a stock, buy a call, that would be the opposite, my friend. Oh, you're talking about covered calls. Got you. Okay.
Is your stream deck working?
It's not even plugged in right now.
My thing, every time I open it for software updates, it just freezes the page. So I don't think my stream deck is even working. If my stream deck's not working, I'm not sure the options.
But no, that's if you own a stock, you buy a call. That is not a simple hedge explanation. No offense, but don't. I just wouldn't sell. There's many ways to hedge, so that's not like a simple explanation. There's literally probably infinite ways to hedge, but no offense. All right, Manny. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just wondering what's going on. What's going on with this? It's been there since last night.
Blow on it or hit it. Those work. Stay here. Oh no, I could hear. I could hear Manny. I was just trying to slow down my other stream of thought there. All right, so last one that I got for you guys is, and this is gonna be really, really interesting, is oh god, Snapchat. So Snapchat inevitably, indubitably has gapped up and left us with sweet gaps all over the place. This one, like all the other stocks yesterday, on the hourly closed with these gnarly bull flag looking things. So here's the deal: we either a hit the resistance, which I have marked at right here at 32.76. Breakout traders are gonna get smoked. Can you pretend that I can't hear them? Hear who? No shame. Excuse me. Wow, my voice just dropped. My been allergies been kicking my ass. So anyway, 32, 75 for Snapchat. Going to be watching for potential rejection, and gap fill to the downside, using yesterday's close as a target. But then also anticipating and expecting leg down to the lows of 29.62. Otherwise, to the upside, the same level that it gave you, 32.75. You should see Snap climbing into the 32.42 range. All right, I'm gonna let Manny slap some analysis around, and you guys, if you guys want, and also I do have Fuel Cell, by the way, on the watch list, and Kroger. So Kroger and Fuel Cell still intact. But yeah, are you there, Manny?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Just re-downloading.
Manny. So I bet futures were interesting to trade last night.
No, they weren't.
No, terrible.
No, I wouldn't. Like, I mean, well, if you mean interesting because the move is, it's obvious, yeah. But, bro, I'm not gonna wake up at 3 in the morning to just go long and get some news and not good.
Go long, get some news and get clapped.
I don't know, bro. That's like, well, I think that's look like let's look at the chart. So 3 a.m. same old London pin bar. The next candle was red, therefore indicating that the next one might be a short all the way down, and then engulfed, rip a doodle doo. Wow, what was with that rip on the down?
Right. McDonald's says that their food sucks. No shit. They say that their shutdown in Russia is going to cost them $50 million. $50 million. So I'm looking at the huh?
I got my street level.
I think I might have to. They gapped up. Wow. I might have to short their gap at 22.2475.
I want to short most of the gaps,
Me too. I
just
feel
in
it.
general,
I can
but
feel it on my bones.
so SPX gamma models supports for today
Space station.
are 4218 and 4118. So 422, 421 on SPY or 411, 412. That's where we're at there. I mean, this gap up, I don't know, has the sentiment changed, guys? I don't think anything's changed.
That's what I'm saying. So right now, the only thing that's changed is we have a ceasefire with Putani, and he's basically saying, which this is another promise that he's going to let everybody get out. So that doesn't change the fact that he's not stopping the war. And then Bitcoin did well.
Shit. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, A to Zelensky says Ukraine is ready for diplomatic solutions. Yeah, okay. This changes everything.
I was just about to say, yeah. Aid to. Yeah, I'm sure they are ready. It's just getting out of fucking hand, man. It's honestly exhausting. And then I mean, like, what happens after this? Are we just like, all right, Russia?
We just forget Russia.
All right. You guys can have McDonald's and Starbucks back now. Better be
Yeah,
good.
your currency is gonna be worth something now.
Yeah. Here's your currency. I don't know, man. This just it felt like it just started getting they've got a yeah. I don't know. I feel like Putin wants Ukraine, and that's the solution for Putin. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up my water cup, guys.
Yeah, risk off days, guys. Especially today. Personally, I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to be trading options today. Besides any attempt of gap fills, but even then, I don't want it to become bounces, and I don't want to get clapped in them. So I think today might just not be a trading day for me. What does it say now? Ukrainian aid can discuss neutrality, needs security guarantee. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Bending the knee so easily, but it's okay. I mean, yeah, Jack, I get it. I've seen some like models and shit from some pages in regards to it. Lower get the gap level for SPY, 421 or not 421 and 411 or 412. But yeah, I personally, we just gotta see how this gets digested by the market. You know, if this is just pretty much rejected and it doesn't matter, then obviously we'll see more downside. But if it is something that the market wants, then we're gonna see either explosive moves up or just more top. Oh God, excuse me. Hey Harry, I'm running nose in the morning. That's your thoughts on Tesla. Tesla is stuck in between. It's basically everything. So whatever demand it had, it's stuck in between it. Same as supply. I mean, I don't like Tesla when the hourly looks like this. Shit gives me anxiety. I don't want to trade that. Disgusting. So the ceasefire is just basically for them to evacuate civilians and shit, right? Got it. Okay. All right. So again, so with everything, let's see how this gets digested. Remember, we don't have to be in a hurry to trade, right? I would rather sit out the first 2 weeks of the month and deal with the last 2 weeks, as the last 2 weeks are not going to be full of events or none of that crap. So coming up next week, we have our FOMC meeting, right? So after next week, we should pretty much see direction for the market, right? After the 16th, that's the FOMC meeting. The last, volatile shit that we have is quad witching on the 18th, which is that Friday. That's pretty much it, right? So with that being said, I think that for the end of the month, we could see a nice movement of the market, more directional and whatnot. Even though this has been directional, but it hasn't been a trend based direction for the whole day, right? I think yesterday was one of the only days, but even then, you I don't even want to count it because we were sort of flat, we ripped up, and then we gave that up. Yeah, it was we moved into resistance and it was shorter more and whatnot, but it's still not like a whole day of red, for example, or a whole day of green. That's what I mean by trend based sessions. So let's see what FOMC has for us. But first, we got CPI tomorrow. What are you guys' predictions of the readings? I got 8%. Yeah, that's what they'll probably do. 7.99999 for sure. That is exactly 6.9. For sure, that's exactly what they'll do, man. The last one was flat. I mean, I said it straight up. Like, this is a flat CPI. This is nothing crazy. Like nobody's freaking out. This is flat. Last time there was a guy last month. There was a guy on CNBC. I remember it was like 10%. They were like, sure, 10%. For those of you that use trade stations, sometimes I don't really sign out of my broker, right? I just get out there and lock the computer and whatnot, and I come back and then I can use the fucking program. Just an FYI, this has been going on for a long time, but just go to your task manager. If you anybody's ever experienced this, before you contact support, go to your task manager, look for anything that says trade station, just close it all out. Guarantee you that next time you open it, it's gonna work.
Manny, I'm feeling like this isn't going to be a super fun day as far as price action is concerned. You know what I'm thinking, dude? I think we might pop up and tap things and then fall. I'm not sure, but we'll let the market decide.
I mean, let's see. Like I like I've been saying, everything is moving in some macro resistances. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And things aren't put in paper until we get a close on the daily above resistance. Just because we tap it and flirt with it doesn't mean anything.
yeah. And I mean, like being ready for a diplomatic solution. I mean, like he's been trying to talk to Putin, for a minute. So I don't know.
That dude's senile, bro. That dude doesn't care, bro. Doesn't care. That dude does not give up. His kids are literally spread around with their fortune and shit. Like nobody even knows who the kids are.
I don't even know. He had kids. Who would?
Yeah, one of his kids is like a professional ice skater or something. Yeah, like at the end of the day, it's what it is. Like that's always what's gonna happen. I'm not trying to compare him to like gangsters or anything, but like that's what narcos did. They spread out their kids. They don't want their kids involved in none of that shit. It's what well, it's not what happened with Pablo's kid. That was a whole different thing. Yeah, see, that's one of them. He has a bunch of kids, man. Exactly. He has many kids, so you don't know what really is going on deeper on them. But that dude is senile, bro. That guy doesn't give a shit. Oh, Jack, I made something last night. I don't know if I sent it here, but you would probably like this. Because I made the meme myself and I literally laughed at it for a good minute.
All right, for McDonald's, just if you, I'm gonna throw out some levels really quick because this one, remember, they're shutting down operations and are speculating over that right now. They're going over the numbers. Um, let's see, what are these contracts like? Well, they're not loading, but I would probably, honestly, I'd probably look into March 18th, 220. Nothing's loading. Probably 220s for next week. Snapchat, I'm thinking, guys, we're going to see 3314 on Snapchat to the upside if we bounce up. Oh. Let's see. I'm going to probably wait. I might take some opening trades like on Facebook, depending on where it goes. Facebook above 196, 190, right to push to the upside. So I told you guys about that retest. If we bounce off 193.85, I'll take Facebook to the upside for that bounce and break, and then I'll look for the target of 199 even. So
Yo, I'm still gonna watch Zoom. I'm gonna watch Zoom. Jeez, Nvidia. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's the Zoom. I'm still gonna watch it in case it attempts a gap fill. If I'm gonna wait for it to pop for a bit and just do what it wants to do, trap every single bull in sight, and then take it for the right power.
Papa John suspends all Russian operations.
Bro, Papa John's gonna get out, bro. They almost suspended his ass.
I think they did. I don't think he.
Yeah, they did. Actually, they fired his ass.
Yeah, he's just making TikToks now.
Yeah, that's surprised he got accepted there.
Yeah,
people are way more judgy.
Yeah. They're like, we'll give you one more chance in the most brutal, most brutal place ever. Snow has a big gap. Snow has a huge gap. 200. It closed yesterday at 191, and is opened up at 200. So, yeah, that was in Russia. Plug. All right, guys, I'm gonna look at some stocks. Anybody? Let's see. Anybody else? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Potter, any ideas on gold? We'll look at plug. So plug, first off, right now you're up against a, like Manny was saying, macro resistance. You got 25.35. Watch for a gap fill initially to the downside. The upside levels on plug is 26.90 and 27.20. So plug has a decent setup. Closed yesterday with a flag. One of the reasons I didn't take it short. But if that does end up gap filling, watch it below 25 if it does end up going short. So. With the elephant of China in the room, I know, right? Cash account, never margin.
You're gonna learn the hard way when you margin.
Yeah. The only time I used margin was with Nicola.
Look at Atlas. He started trading futures, and next thing you know, he took 120 trades. That's margin.
Yeah, I used margin on Nicola, and that's it.
That's it.
I turned it on.
Is anybody looking to go long on gold? Just a question. The reason why I'm asking, I think the entry might be here.
That's right.
I really think the entry may be right here, guys. Like straight up, not even playing.
Riot does have a gap. It's got an upside target 1675, but I would be watching Bitcoin period because for me, Mrna, I've got a resistance on Mrna. Um, we're really close by. So right here, I would say 2582, somewhere in there, 2565. But Mrna it has a pretty interesting looking gap. So ultimately, if the Federal Reserve is looking to make their own digital asset, what good does that do Bitcoin? That's my question. What good does that do cryptocurrencies in general? I'm not a crypto guy, so these are real questions. I'd have to like look into. So, um, you said KO.
No, I'm not in gold right now, and I'm not. I can't trade gold on a small account. It's not healthy to not trade US 30 and trade gold. Gold is a very unhealthy thing to trade, but that's a conversation for another day. But the reason why I say this may be a good entry is because you guys got to remember one thing. Why would they want things up before a very aggressive event that can literally move the ticker? Let's say ticker in this case. So gold always moves with CPI. Anytime CPI is high above estimates, gold moves up, right? If you were a bank, why would you want to buy gold at 2000? No, I'd rather get another entry at around the 1900s, 1990s, 1970s, around there. And then when the CPI reading comes out, if it's that bad, and then we write it up.
So we're closing some of these gaps going into power into the open right now. Mrna is closing its gap. Plug just closed its gap, so Plug now just has the 15-minute bull flag. All right, guys, take a deep breath. Calm down if you have anxiety. If you have anxiety, make sure you have a plan.
Personally, I would not try to short gold, at least for now. It's just my opinion. It could fall with this news and whatnot, but if you zoom out on gold, and if you want to look at the XAUUSD ticker instead, it's on a giant mega bull run. Like, this is going to take a while to break macro, really, really macro supports to shift the trend. All right, but we got a minute going on. Let's see what we got. Remember, I'm still watching that video. Gap fill. Let's see what happens.
No.
Things go red before the
Hold on.
day.
My bad, guys.
Just be patient, all right? Let's get our entry and then keep rolling.
Oh, shit. Jeez. My bad, guys. I just stepped on all of TikTok. Y'all just pretty much saw my legs, so that's all you get. All right, open. 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. And let the news get digested so far. There's no reason to move now or make a trade right now.
Oh my God, Snow has the worst spreads I've ever seen in my life.
I'm still trying to build over 850.
Eyeballing, pulling up Facebook right now for a potential scalp 197.50s for the upside. Still has that downside gap fill target 193.83. Guys, if you're in something and it's reversing or moving in the opposite direction that you want and you don't have a stop loss, set one now, so don't let it get away from you. Mrna is moving to the upside. TikTok just got teabagged. Oh no.
Watching the video below that 222 level, if it comes, assuming it doesn't go for a bounce.
McDonald's is falling. Let's go look at McDonald's contracts really quick. Yeah, those aren't bad. 225s. Oh my god, the spreads, dude. What is the spreads lately, man?
No, Snow is horrible, bro.
Snow is untradeable. Literally. I can't do McDonald's either. If you grab a week, that's one where I might grab a weekly, guys, because honestly, if you can fill with the spread enough, you might be able to get filled okay. Like the 220 strike, you can try and get filled on that one.
The video's building.
But I'm going to pass right now. I'm just going to...
50% retracement on NVIDIA. One of those fibs that I drew is pretty much 225.88, but let's call it 226. Let's see if there's any sellers at around 226 on the tape. There's one right now with 3,700 shares. This is risky. I'm gonna grab this at light position here. I'm gonna stomp out if it breaks above 226. This is risky. You guys don't have to get in here. All right, I'm gonna stomp it. Let's see. Bids. Yeah, bids here. Come out. 4. Hold on. Ask back down. Let's see what it's gonna do.
I'm not in anything yet, guys.
Yeah, NVIDIA rejected that level. Let's see if it holds the rejection unless it goes back up.
Fuel cell puts, guys. Fuel cell puts are up 9% though. Holler.
Nice, NVIDIA. Nice. 222 below 222 is a safe entry. I'm adding more there. Stops is still right now. Stops are the new high. Nice, NVIDIA. Sick entry. Let's go. Can I get a phone out?
Right now.
Oh.
All right, Facebook pulling back. YouTube is lagging. That's not good.
Always, bro. Always.
Look at that. Waiting, being patient. Oh, pizza. What the hell? Papa John's is ripping. They love that. They said ban Russia. All in.
We just need that confirmation of below 222. Once NVIDIA gives us that, it's gonna gap fill for sure.
PayPal. What's PayPal doing? Why are you at the top of my list?
Nice. 20% already off NVIDIA. Holy macaroni.
PayPal has a gap filled at $95. All right, risky entry right now. $192.50s on Facebook here for this week. I'm in now at 236.
On 2.
Stop loss. Guys, I will literally cut and grab a call above 197, 96.50. That is my stop. This is a risky entry, okay? So just reiterating myself on that.
So much fluctuation. I'll to just fall. Look at the cues.
Well, to just die. Unbelievable.
Users still going down for heading for the gap fill. I
Snow.
think the video struggle a bit. Then I'm gonna take some off the table.
Did anybody short McDonald's? Did anybody able to get Facebook puts? I got a 192.50 March 11th put. I have one weekly. If you want and you're not able to take weeklies, what do? Go out next week. That's still a thing. PayPal is pushing downside.
Ooh,
Push a P. Never even heard that.
yeah, I've been wondering why people say that, and then I realized I didn't know it was a song.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody's sending weed now? I took some off the table for NVIDIA.
Guys, I'm down 1% on Facebook here. I'm not tripping. I'm just chilling. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. But for some reason. Alright, Facebook is popping now. I'm pulling up Facebook. I'm getting ready to cut the put and take the call.
Nice impulses up. They tend to fade, but you know, they're, how can I say this? They tend to fade, but there are times where they don't, and that's just PTSD. Tesla thoughts, it's chopping around way too much, man. Just like NVIDIA is.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's, again, it's the opening of the session. Give it a minute.
Daddy, is that a new clock?
It's down, Ellie.
Yeah. All right. I went ahead and just grabbed the call, and I'm about to cut the put. We're gonna let the 5-minute candle close. 1 minute and 17 seconds here. Target to the upside here on Facebook. With that, it's gonna be a 197.50 March 11th put. Our call is gonna be 199. And then from there, I'd be expecting a rejection and then a gap fill. This 5-minute candle can close bearishly. That's why I'm still holding this put, because at that point I can cut the call for a minimal loss and let the put ride down through the gap.
We had to go red in my NVIDIA position, just FYI if anybody's in with me. I did trim half. I have secured $225 for gains. I was up like a grand at some point, but I didn't trim big.
I don't think I've ever done this before.
Got a twist trade.
It's working really well.
But again, my stop loss remains. I've had to pay for those that half my position.
Sure, of course I decided to mess with Zuckerberg. All right, guys, I'm down $30 on my put. I'm down $5 on the call. Overall, I could cut right now and walk away and be okay. But I am literally in a position. I very rarely do this at all, but I'm in the position here to basically cut one or the other and let the whatever. We're up against resistance where we either reject or we break. So. AUY is still shooting. Damn it, Facebook, do something. NTE as he's ripping.
What do
you say? I don't know what net ease is, but it is going absolutely insane right now. About to hit $92. All right, we've inversed the put and the call now. So right here, if you guys are watching my screen, as it closes this right here, if it moves below that white line, that's 194.75. I'm going to cut that put, and I think we're going to go ahead and ride the gap. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the put now, or the call now.
Whoa, okay. The video's going nice, moving nice.
I'm out of the call.
Sorry, that
No, you're fine. I was just cutting the call.
it just needs to build below this like 222. Let's call it 222.50 zone. Well, those wicks really are at like around 223. So if we can get a close below 223, which we should see that downside gap fill on Nvidia.
I cut it for $38 loss, and right now my contract's up $28 on Facebook put. So I've riveted whatever small bruise, and I'm sure if we can even get 50% of this gap fill, this will be a profitable trade. You could add to this if you have a certain break point below the 5-minute 200-day EMA, and that's going to be 193.85. That's that bounce level that I gave you guys this morning. That's where I would suspect you could add potentially if you wanted to. I am not.
I'm holding everything for the report.
When is that coming?
There's not really an important report, so I don't know why they would do that. They'll do anything to take money away from us. Alright, guys, we're gonna have to manage the video around here.
No, I just entered the call preemptively. But I will cut this position right here and just be out. I'm down 4% on the put now. So
nice rejection, Nvidia. Hold it though.
yeah, same with Facebook. We are literally chopping in range. Look at this on the 1 minute. Absolutely bonkers.
The 3 minute looks ugly. I can't imagine it at the 1 minute.
Wow. The 3 minute looks like we're gonna dump. We're holding underneath the point of control on Facebook. Nine-day moving average is at 193.40. The chop is real. Chop is real. Thinking we're gonna get it though.
Come on, build below 223. Oh, got confused.
Oh yeah. All right.
Zuckerberg, low day.
Yep. Zuckerberg. Head Bath and Beyond is bouncing right now.
Russia ruling United Russia Party says government commission has approved first step towards nationalizing property of foreign firms to leave Russia. Okay. I don't know why I wasted. I knew the outcome. I don't know why I kept reading. Guys, if anybody of you are in oil with Atlas, don't let the trade go red. Just take profits and re-enter. Translating his words.
All right, I'm about to. This is enough to piss off the Pope. Go, Facebook, you dingus.
You 3 minute, you 5 minutes.
Yep. Right here. Guys, my stop, which I'm just not trading shop. That's just not what I do. It's going to be 195.57, basically the top of that wick right there. That's the point of control. Target right now is 196, 193.86. And then below that, 192.50. AMD call sweeps 3/18/2022. What does pre-market movement look like? Let me go look at extended hour trading on the Qs. All looks terrible.
Maybe just like, oh, I'm gonna break the 26. Huh?
This is brutal. This is brutal. Bumble is breaking to the upside right now.
Ads cleared, bids lost again, bids reclaimed, bids lost again.
Ridiculous.
Good, guys. Again, I secured half of my position. This is not like I could, if this stomps out, I'm still gonna be green, even if it's like $200. Doesn't matter. That's where good entries come in.
Why Bumble contracts move like hot dog water?
What company is that?
McDonald's still looks bearish to me. Dude, what is this? Facebook's accurate, or excuse me, Snapchat movement is accurate though, y'all. If you're looking at my screen, guys, I'm thinking that possibly. So could see $33, but Snapchat is diverging from everything. If you're in Kroger, by the way, you can start to cut or trim some of your contracts out if you're still holding those. McDonald's, I would cut it above 226 if it breaks above 226, especially if you have a weekly. Dude, this is hot. I'm about to vacate myself from a position, dude. To be honest,
Hey, trust me, I feel you.
I'm trying to be patient, but this is just not the price action that I thrive in.
No, and it's Wednesday, and you know data still thinking it's T10.
Yeah.
No, trust me. This is one of the things I didn't miss of options, but again, it's what it is. I have the trade. I have the plan. When it hits the stop, I'll figure the stop. That's it.
What's up, bro?
Yo, how
What's
many
your trade?
so far? 120.
What's up?
How many trades have you taken so far? 120.
Since when? 2 a.m. or since this morning?
2 a.m. Nice.
Holy shit!
There goes the cues.
You guys see INTC? Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog.
How many taking artists?
12 since 2 a.m.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. See, I'm green. Can't be mad.
Are you guys really just scalping? Oh my god.
I'm scalping, but I let some stuff ride. I've been staggering my orders.
You're in snap puts? Mad lad.
Q's attempted to build off that low of day, but it didn't have enough strength.
You might be in for a ride. I think you're still going to hit 33, guys. And I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on here with Facebook. This is also in the category of hot dog water. Gold is bleeding.
Yeah,
INTC.
Tomorrow's the release of inflation numbers.
Love it. INTC, big short. Yeah. Yeah, we did get a sweep. I'll go look at the sweeps right now. Maybe we'll take a look. Sweep. Facebook is some frozen hot dog water. These are hot dog water popsicles, dude.
Oh, ew, man.
Delicious.
With Vienna sausage chunks.
Ew, carrot.
Sorry. What's wrong with me? Oh my god, Facebook's gonna build off of these lows and looks like it wants to go and push, and it's gonna go try and get a high of day, and then all right, mate, 9 minutes maybe. 9 minutes. I'm about to leave this play. Never speak of it
I know
again.
this to like power hour just completely bleed out. Like
Right?
like what?
Oh my god.
Oh, bro, it's funny.
INTC's pulling back hard right now, guys. If you're still rocking INTC right now.
Q's want lows, but it just needs to have that follow through. The reason why Q's keep bouncing is because on the hourly, the 50-day cloud is 330 and 329.72. Like, get out of here, cloud. But if it builds off these lows, then yeah, it's gonna go. I got SPY building as well on the lows, and Nvidia is not doing it.
No, looks juicy. Q's look juicy. Fuel cells green again.
SPY low thing, QQQ low thing, Nvidia nowhere near.
Snapchat's like, nah, I'm going up, dude.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
No.
Facebook is the only one following the leader as it should.
Dude, look at the wicks on Snap though.
Yeah, dude, it's bonkers. That's because they want it to go touch like I think they wanted to go touch 33.20 or something like that. Yo, McDonald's bear flag falling new lows. I think coming soon.
Oh, did y'all see the news that just came out about Russia?
Yeah, it's gonna cost them 50 mil.
Wait, what do you? Maybe I'm thinking of something different. What are you talking about?
They're closing all McDonald's in Russia.
Oh no. Well, that's not what I was reading. That's not what I was talking about. But I saw that too. That's pretty crazy.
What else? I saw a couple things this morning.
They're
Ooh, let's go.
they're taking over. They're taking over any property left by any company, whether it be material, whether it be patents, whatever it is.
They warned of that. That's what they were like. We'll basically take over your shit and nationalize it.
Yeah.
Going for 223. It's gonna build below. Okay, I still have my position. I'm gonna add some once we get our close below 223. Sorry, guys.
If anybody re-entered oil, you should be green.
Damn, I sound like a pro just there.
Me?
Sorry.
What?
Manny, no, put it away. That's an inside joke. No one else is gonna get it.
Yeah, you gotta get that joke.
I sound like a girl. Manny, no, put it away.
Let's go, Nvidia. You see what patience brings?
I was gonna say, dude, I was running out of it. I really was. 20% here on Facebook, guys. This is the bounce level, so you can cut, you can TP, you can trim. I'm gonna see if we can't get a break here and go retest 193. So the Qs are retesting yesterday's high. Yeah. Yes. Wait. No. Never mind. Intraday high.
We're getting a report in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's coming out 5.
The Jones job reports.
Oh, for a second, I think you said the drones reports. So I said, what drones?
Wow, you see, we're going to get technical with what drone.
I had a dream about drones the other night. It was wild.
Were you a drone?
No, I had a dream that I was like working in a factory strapping C4 to like drones because they were gonna like.
It's a hardcore dream, Eric. Jeez.
At least I think it was C4. I don't. So it's not a weird dream. I've been inside it. I've been inside of a drone factory, like one that most people can't.
You know what it is, bro? I figured it out.
What?
You're mentally preparing to defend the U.S. in case Russia.
I am
over.
Not just the U.S., but simple sex. In particular.
There you go.
How we doing it?
No one dreams that shit. I had it was like the same. It was the same facility that I like near the same facility that I was in before. No one dreams that shit. I don't know. I was duct taping something to the back that was in a square shape. Back of drones. Maybe it was cocaine. I don't know. Maybe it's just.
It was at Cartel Factory.
I used to when I did window cleaning. There's a drone factory out in Oregon, out like in the middle of nowhere. And like obviously they need their windows cleaned, but like these people with like big white boards had to like follow me around so that I couldn't look at stuff. But I wanted to look at stuff all
because like they had like patent stuff.
Look at that bounce on Facebook, dude. Right off of them.
Yeah, what is this uselessness?
Did you trade Bitcoin last night?
No, bro. Dude, I'm being so disciplined. I'm not, like the only account I have funded right now. I already withdrew the other one. Is the $500 one for the Chinese. That's nothing, bro. I'm trading with the people.
Yep.
Trade.
Facebook's
And I took a couple trades last night after that news came out, and I just set stop losses and take profits. They all hit.
Did you figure out the lot size for Bitcoin?
Nope.
The 60.
Nope. I just went a reasonable size and set a profit target and said, "All right, see ya." It went to bed.
It's the same as the Dow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do play VR games, so I've technically handled C4 in virtual reality. Don't test me.
The audio.
I'm out of Facebook puts.
Are completely different.
Manny.
Big money. Hold on. Yes. Hit my name in the live trading chat and turn your buddy down.
Yeah, this is very aggressive chop, man. Super, super aggressive.
I cut Facebook, guys. It bounced off of my level to a freaking cent. Bounced up. It's at high of day right now. I cut as it bounced and closed right above 195.35.
Bro.
What's up?
No, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't get interrupted.
Guys, if you've entered a call or anything on that bounce, this one has still the same upside target as before. So the either the 197.50s or 200s, but it has a 199 target, a break above that 197.15 second entry. So damn, that bounce was perfect. And look at Snap. Look at Snap. Watch, Snap's got a few more cents to go.
Yo, I'm confused as to why so many people confuse me with Astro.
Like one voice is soothing, the other's like Morgan Freeman.
It blows my mind, bro. Like I've had like the past couple days, I had people DM me, "Hey Astro," I'm like, "Yo, do you not see the name?"
Tiny oops. Just real quick. I just want to shout you out. Break even from this chop. I'm walking away. Have a good one. You didn't like the situation. You don't like the climate. You walk away. Beautiful. Dude, that's how it is. If it's not working, set alerts and walk away. That's it. That's all you have to do. Snapchat guys, that was a beautiful pop right up. That's why it wasn't. That's why it was diverging. That was a divergence for sure. Yo.
What Mick just said.
Who? What? Oh, Ukraine Chernobyl nuclear power plant loses power. I didn't know it had power. Fears of radiation.
This just came out?
Yeah, I'm confused. I thought Chernobyl wasn't active.
It's obviously not power from the power plant. I think it's just power there that's probably used to maintain or something. I don't know. I that's my speculation. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna stop the video pretty soon. I mean, it's trying to go for a day. That's my stop loss for sure on the trade. Not gonna second guess it. I'll wait for those if I have to. I don't care.
I'm very used to maintaining the nuclear stuff.
Break.
Okay.
Yeah, or go back down. Pick.
They use it to polish or keep the elephant's foot intact.
The yellow cake.
I guess more pain.
Chernobyl ruined like the sentiment for nuclear energy, but they had some they had some stuff that was obviously flawed.
While SEC moles rule requiring firms to report cyber attacks within 4 days.
Yeah.
Bro, see, go do their job.
Facebook built flag. Facebook is not fun to trade. I'm looking at most stuff.
Yeah, stop right here, guys. Take your L, put your head up. It's okay. Down $300 on the day. Doesn't matter.
Remember,
300 bucks. Yeah,
level one of it
for those days.
above you is 228, Manny. Shop is moving too.
What was the Jolts report?
Let's go check. Jolts opening for January 11th, or excuse me, January is 11.26 million versus the 10.3 million estimate prior, 10.92 million. Yeah. Rivian just made a new high. Snapchat just ripped. Hot dog. Can Facebook do something?
It's ripping so hard, bro. Like, there's a lot of tech that's doing.
I don't know, bro, but this price action is nauseating. Like it. I hope nobody is holding things, hoping things. I hope you guys cut and take small losses that you guys can take advantage of better setups later on, so that way you can make more money. If you guys didn't see Main's example the other day, he was down like 1,200 or something like that, and he ended up recovering like 2 frames. So.
For that recovery trade.
Still holding Facebook what? Calls or puts?
Again, the video ripping. I mean, I hope you guys stomped out at that height of day with me.
Look at everything else on Facebook. Look at everything else. Facebook is more than likely about to go to 199. Snapchat is ripping. PayPal has completely reversed. Nvidia is pushing to the upside. The Qs are likely about to go and hit 330, 350, or excuse me, 333, 25. Yeah, everything is moving to the upside side right now. So if you see it, don't ignore your intuition. Listen to your gut. If you know that it's going to move up, cut it and you can re-enter. You're not married to that position, and you shouldn't be married to your losses. You need to be able to cut. I could be wrong, and this can reverse and reject. You know, maybe it is holding a bit of a divergence, but you could also get popped with a really quick break to the upside here. So, big stepper. Good job on Snapchat, man. Killer job. I'm watching Mrna. This one might hit 140 today. I mean, it's up to you, of course. You know, you make set your own stop losses. Candle open and close above 196.73 for me would do it. So, if Snapchat candle closes bullishly to the downside here, it does have a wedge, bear flag type formation. Usually, the third wave is the most explosive. So right now it's up against, if you guys see that white line, that's 33.40. If it rejects and it pulls back underneath that resistance, then I could see it falling from here. So I don't know if you guys are still in it to the upside, but just offering that perspective there for whomever. Facebook doesn't want it clear, dude. This thing is not having a good time right now.
Everything failed to pretty much hold above their highs, their height of days. Just an FYI, to close above. I mean.
Yeah. Not really digging this price action either, guys. So you might find, I might find myself moving into something else. Mrna, March 18th.
Good day, BT. I'll see you later for Power Hour.
Investors appear to be ditching safe havens for riskier assets on Wednesday.
I slammed 228 a little heavy on Nvidia. it's even worse. My stops are always break even, so let's see.
Taking a break. Good luck, guys. Awesome. No problem. What's going on with FCEL? I'm long on FCEL, short anyway, like long short. So it's bouncing. But the overall, it's just holding up with the overall market. If we do see a downtick, which I think we do see red today, I do. I don't see any real reason we could melt up, but I'm not really seeing a huge reason to hold green. Good God, untradeable. Facebook. Yeah, if we melt up, yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't see how much more this can. I don't see any reason why it should go up, and I don't think that it will. But as long as these sanctions are in place, it threatens inflation. It threatens everything. Supply chain issues. We talked about those last night. All things are being disrupted. I think there's over 100 ships in the Black Sea right now. So best thing to do is stay long in expiration. So
In expiration, not in price action.
yeah. Yeah. You have to be a bull. You're not gonna hear that. I can't find a good bull mask. I don't want one, but I need one. Just to be fair. What are you guys in right now?
Oh, NVIDIA, you just gonna burn premium?
When I look at some of these bull masks, I feel like nobody's ever seen a bull before. Snap calls. Did you guys take snap calls? Nice. Watching Tesla. This is a nightmare, dude. Is this a double top for Facebook? Or do we clear? I don't know. Snap is pulling back. Snap below 33 is bearish again for me. I don't know, dude. I'm about to go ahead and wait.
Did the stick have mutes? Like, I see what the reason the stick should be ripping.
I mean, it I don't know.
Yo, it's a Goldman Sachs on Baba is average like $100 and something.
I don't remember, bro. They had a. I'll have to go look at the report. They had a release recently on some of their positions. I don't remember though.
Guys, maybe took that video 228 reject with me. I'm gonna I literally have the figure to cut it. Just dropping around too much under that level. And we're like right at it, so I'm trying to get that impulse moving to 226 because this is gonna give dip buyers an entry as 226 was a previous resistance for the next leg up. So let's see what happens. But again, if it stops me here, I don't really care. That's true, bro.
Ringo go.
Yo, I'm not like making this up. Y'all seen the videos 5 minutes, right?
You take a look at it.
Like, what's with those two dojis, bro?
Reversal dojis.
Oh, look at them. Like, that's I've never seen something like that on a big beta. Like dojis like this, bro. Never seen that shit. I just pulled the bids, market makers. Damn, there you go. Come on, older shit. There we go, baby. Thank the Lord. 226. Or not. Jeez, we're slow open.
You know, I think Opticy's spot on with that analysis, dude. You see what he said, man?
Uh-huh. Yeah, 432. Well, yeah, that'd be a pretty big move into a lot of resistances. I haven't seen the daily though. Hold on. Well, the thing with 432 is we're gonna be above the cloud, bro. The 5-day cloud, and when we start closing above the
Yeah.
top Nvidia here soon, if it literally gives the close, it goes up, it goes back down. Like pick.
Yeah, but we've closed before above the cloud and then dumped right after.
Yeah, when we touch the 20-day, the 20-day is around 433, 435. So that
Yeah.
makes sense. That zone that he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't think there was gamma resistances. There was just gamma supports. Or what's this guy calling it? My bad.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta call American Airlines because I had canceled a flight and they haven't refunded the money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
doing.
give you a credit, maybe?
Well, I haven't gotten an email or nothing, so I don't know if they want to keep my money. I would like a credit because I gotta book a flight.
Where you go?
I've been back in Nvidia at 228, but I've been in this trade with honestly, I've been this with like 20 contracts at around $400. So it's this is mostly my last trade. If I get stomped out here, I will literally walk away, which I'm about to stomp it. There we go. Yeah, like look, I literally, you guys know that I have always been as transparent as Papa Manners can be with you all. This was minus, I think, 300, and then I took that trade, and then you see now I'm minus this much because the size I had. And it's going to reject here and probably reverse. But I'll be back power hour. This is easy to make up. Oh, wow. Look what the video's doing on this.
Well, is it dumping now? Right after you cut?
Wow, bro.
That hurts.
Wow. Do the same thing happened to me on Amazon yesterday.
What doesn't hurt? Weakness, right?
Be careful, don't let it
Oh, yeah.
trap you.
This is nuts, dude. This price action is absolutely bonkers. Snapchat, yo, that rejection right there. How about them apples?
if they rug pull 226 on the video, then this shit's gonna take a crap. No, what? I'll keep reading.
Everything still has gaps too. Holy crap, man. Dude, they are sure. Yeah, I'm about to, as any good leader should, walk away from this. I haven't lost anything or anything. I'm just. Oh, hi. Hi, Allie. You want to come and help me predict the market for just a second? You know,
Oh crap, yo, Russell about to do price fixing.
you do. All right, let's get this market.
It says Russian ruling party lawmaker.
Look at that ticker.
Parliament committees ready to introduce proposals to regulate prices for food, medicines, and other goods.
In Russia?
Price fixing.
Dark water.
Yep.
I want dark water. That is good.
All right.
It sounds like she said hot dog water. I swear that's what I thought I heard.
What baby?
Daddy toy.
She's telling
Breaking
me
in.
telling me whether it's gonna go up or down.
Daddy's toy.
Are you bullish or bearish?
There we go. That's my girl.
Bullish.
She's a bear.
Sure. She's bearish. Okay, got it. Bearish. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, get inputs. We heard the prediction of the day.
Yo, what is this? Yo, Facebook.
Dude, what the crap is that with Chat? Dude, I knew that was good.
Buy more.
You want more predictions?
Yeah.
Okay.
A B D D poopy
I don't know what that ticker is, but it's gonna dump.
poopy.
There we go.
Whoopie taker, okay.
You go play.
No,
You go play with the Hot Wheels.
no.
Hey, I'll be back, Doc. I'm actually on the job site.
All right, man.
Take care.
Today's difficult price action, so it's okay. Sit on cash.
No.
I'm being spy. Got it. It makes sense.
Nothing makes sense.
I'll wake you up.
Oh my gosh. Facebook popped up. Is anybody in Facebook? Do you guys in anything? You guys exited, or did you guys take upside, downside? Facebook did exactly what I thought it was gonna do, but it's just done it in the worst way possible. So it has not hit 199 though. And if Facebook was to reverse from here and dump, oh my god, dude. All right.
Dude, I think honestly, like I think that 430 analysis, the 432 that Optisi was talking about, might actually be a thing on spot today. I think what happened, and this is just my thought process here, looking at how the ES traded in overnight futures with the gap up that we had.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are gonna have to cover their short positions at loss. And that's going to drive the price action on SPY up and then carry anything else with it up, potentially to 430, 432 area. And then that's when you're going to see some more dumpers. That's just kind of my thought.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah, SQ did rip this morning. Be careful taking anything on a whim. I would say just from, I mean, you're hearing it from all the admins. Cash is king right now, and on that note, you can't beat this. And if you just like, there's just some days that nobody wins, and those are the days where you either take part and you lose, or you have the discipline to wait for another day where you could make what? You know, we saw a lot of people have amazing days yesterday and the day before that. So, and most of those amazing days came in, you know, hundreds of dollars, whether that been like $300 days on small accounts or even a $15,000 day, by, you know, some of our members. So if you have one of those days, it's easier to walk away. If you coming off of a red day, you got to have even more discipline because it's going to be tougher to uh, ostracize yourself from the market when you want to make those things back or want to reclaim those gains. So, best thing to do right now is A, weeklies, not your friend. B, going out long, picking a price target and watching on a higher time frame. That's your best bet. So, that always a good bet to look out on a higher time frame. If you're making money, that's fine. I'm just talking about the price action as far as like uh, the price action is concerned. I think that this is not great trading conditions for anybody trying to trade a weekly. If you're in Facebook right now trying to trade weeklies, you're losing premiums and getting eaten by theta heavy right now.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, no, nothing. I just yawned.
Damn square. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Sorry.
It's SPY pushing a little bit, Amazon pushing a little bit.
Why is Facebook just so dumb?
Market.
Larky. PLTR.
Looking fucking bunch.
PLTR should hit 1218, I guess. Mrna has a 5-minute bull flag right here, guys. Looking to go and tap 137. Next week, March 18th, 140 calls are the only ones that looked good to me. Lee Auto is running. Yep, it is. You could see 287.50 on Microsoft. That one's looking okay. UAL, United Airlines making new highs. McDonald's holding its spirit flag. PayPal making another new high. Yeah, I'm just you don't have to walk away if you're green or making money. Yeah, I see Liano. If you're in Liano, that's awesome. If you're not, it's too late, in my opinion. It's this not one of those stocks that you're gonna get. I mean, look at the hourly candle. This is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe $28, but
Dude, look at Amazon. Look at the wick before that giant green candle. Talk about a fake out.
oh yeah, everything today is
I mean, that is just disgusting.
pretty rancid.
Oh, you got in me, Barn? Nah, longer or short? Leave the meeting going short.
DKNG CEO said he wants sellers to regret for life.
What?
Okay, well, you better calm down because I think it's like a $17 stock. You probably need to chill out, dude. Damn. Chose the wrong one this morning.
Big Barn, read your DMs.
Shop downside levels for a long swing. I would be looking at upside levels too, trying to find your resistance. So it looks like you've got a 4-hour resistance right here. Looks like shop could hit a high of 630. Excuse me. Ouch. So yeah, 630. That's your downtrend. It also looks like it has the potential for 4-hour falling wedge. Supports below you are 540. And of course, this one right here, which is around 488. So. Up, down, both sides getting rejected. Yeah, that's why we were telling you guys, it's a good day to wait and watch. And sometimes a whole day will be dedicated to setting up for the next day. And it's hard to see it until the day is done. So.
Good morning. Who's that? Oh, what's up, Astro? So you guys, this is Astro. I'm Adams. Very different voices.
Kroger's dumping? What is this?
Doesn't help that you changed the name for K.
Bro, I changed it a year ago.
I know. All right, what do we got here?
Last week.
Still trying to break out for 850, 53, 52 here.
Coming up at
There's
10:30,
10:30.
crude and gasoline inventories.
Is up 40%. So
Tesla's pushing. This is the most garbage.
some DWAC for the year. We can get it.
Kroger dumping?
Yeah, we're in Kroger shorts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You've had those for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you must be getting paid. This thing dumped yesterday.
We're getting there. We're out long. It's Kroger contracts. Below 54.
Yeah, they're snail movers.
Mm-hmm. Below 54.16 though. Money.
Yo, Indo's ripping again. Volume's decent. Give that a watch, guys. Indo, INDO, Indonesian energy company.
All right, guys, I'm going to give it about 15 more minutes, and I'll take your guys' chart request and stuff like that, but I'm going to step away because there's nothing here, so.
Crude stocks a draw of 1.9 million barrels.
What was that?
The estimate was a draw of 657,000.
You
Gasoline
watch oil.
draw of 1.4 million.
The market just
The
moved
estimate
a little bit
was
on that.
a draw of
Because the oil number, I think they just gave it.
Was it bad?
distillates a draw of 5.2 million.
Actual was negative 5.23 million. Holy shit. Sorry, forecast was 1.5 or 1.3 million negative. That's a huge deficit. Watch U.S. oil to rip. Watch all oil to rip.
Crude getting up top here.
Crude futures
Oscillating 37.
USO has a huge.
U.S. oil.
Hold on, I'm about to take the USO.
CFCs.
I might take USO.
put together on the paper. Or is that like UCO?
It's USOIL.
You play USO anymore?
No, I just play USOIL. It trades way smoother, but I'm trading it on futures. That's why.
I think it has a gap fill at 85, March 18th, 85 strike.
You should be able to pull it up on TradingView and Thinkorswim. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not gonna touch it right now.
Oil news, inventories. This late, inventories came in at 5.33 million negative versus the forecast being 1.35 million negative. That's a huge deficit. That's literally 5 times the deficit almost.
Jesus Christ. Nightmare price action. I got an alert set on Mrna at 133.75.
Earnings. Revenue for 2021 of $78 million.
I'm looking at a USO right now. I haven't taken it.
That's for the full year 2021.
Robinhood options Friday $12 call sweeps.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, here.
Hood just got a bunch of call sweeps, but that thing's already at $12. Probably because you can't make money with anything outside of the money on that.
Okay, guys, I'm going to read a couple other inventory numbers here for oil. Okay, U.S. crude oil inventories actual was negative 1,863 million versus negative 2.597 million for last month. The estimate was supposed to be negative 1,250, so we're definitely worse than the estimate. Cushion crude inventories we're down. We're actually better than prior month by 400,000 or 400 million. U.S. gasoline inventories actual. So total inventories is off by around 10 million. I've already read you guys the distillate numbers, so just watch oil, see how it reacts to this news. So the numbers I'm posting are in thousands, so you just have to look at them in millions for it to make sense. Because they have a K at the back end, so just apply that logic and you'll understand that it's in millions. IMPP. It's a penny. It's a penny stock. That thing will rip, dude. It'll rip your face off.
What'd you say? IMPP.
Yeah, someone asked about it. Yeah, I mean, needs to get over 615. So Atlas, he's a pen guy. Justin, am I thinking outside for what? Or is everyone meaning to tag Atlas? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the upside, but I'm waiting to gauge it because it's not ripping as fast as I thought it would. So let's get ahead of ourselves, especially with how the market's trading right now.
Anybody take Mrna off that bull flag? Meat Barn, what do you mean you see me? What are you seeing?
What are you looking for that 135.82 break there? Mrna.
Yeah, it just broke out a 5-minute flag, looking like it's going to go for a higher
AAPL
day.
getting a pop to the high, 110.13, Alpha Michael Delta.
I don't know if you guys thought that. I thought that was. Oh, yeah, you heard. Okay, laughing at the PP. Yeah. Atlas just casually said, I am PP, and nobody laughed, so I guess I'm the child. So.
Well, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, that's great because you're grown up, but. Product of being an adult.
I didn't even hear that.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Because I just heard it out of context. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Oh God, big profit.
Pushing PKP.
Oh, look at Rivian's thing.
Yeah,
They had
man,
some
that.
all flow this morning, right?
Yeah, dude, they look like that was a sick pivot they put in yesterday. I wasn't paying attention, obviously, but I could have played the break of the high there.
It was quite strong.
Earnings 310 aftermarket. What's the date there?
I think Tesla.
Today's the 9th.
I think all these stocks will gap
tomorrow. Well, they might actually rip throughout today, dude. If the market can hold.
Yeah, are they good?
Stocks trading at 45. I would assume this contracts are probably trading in the 200 range right off the money. Let me take a look.
Yeah, you're correct, sir. You over there. I mean, you could swing into the ID rep.
Semiconductor.
Yeah,
the pivot looks good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I mean, I'm gonna chase it 90 maybe resistance at like 54. So just kidding, I am almost out of buying power, so then we'll be swinging anything. Any of you guys know anything about LICY?
ICY.
Yeah, there's supposed to be an electric vehicle company. So I posted a swing trade. There's just there's a lot of channels.
Don't be stubborn on staff, guys.
Oh, they put in a really nice base over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, like the really good daily 3-day.
Yeah.
Ubers up against resistance.
I put it in the swing trade under my channel.
I'll have to take
I don't really know much. I don't know anything about it. Apparently they're an electric vehicle.
Guys, Kroger $50 puts for April 1st are up 15%. That's the runner, by the way.
Come on, Tesla.
I think we drop here soon, but we'll see what happens.
Rio Tinto, CEO. Expect sanctions on Russia to push copper markets further into deficit.
Copper markets are expected to go further into deficit with deficit. What the fuck? You guys know what I mean. They're gonna get debt. I can't talk today. Rivian has ER tomorrow. Yeah, short Rivian. Oh, it does? Oh, Kenneth. Short Rivian. What are their expectations look like?
It's running right now. I probably shorted it now. Like,
sorry. $61 on good earnings. I don't know. Maybe they don't move anywhere, but I'm short on them. So
here's the thing.
Huh?
They started making deliveries, right? Right, Garrett?
Yeah.
They're gonna miss their delivery. Yeah. If they need it, I will be crazy surprised.
Yeah, but that, I mean, they could still push good guidance.
Yeah,
they could.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
even if they miss the numbers, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
If they push
Oh
more,
my god! You know what I totally forgot? I was gonna yellow BMBL, right? I forgot to do it.
It has a
The one
rising
like,
bar right now.
and what are they? They're like a 200% increase.
Yeah,
It, increase.
Oh,
it would absolutely fit in.
Good that I didn't do it because we're not supposed to be playing earnings, but
No yellows for Astro.
yeah, no yellows for me. We're on account building levels right now.
No, Bumble did rip, but Rivian, I mean, you're right. Like, if they do have a crazy good guidance, like, oh, we've acquired X factory to produce X amount of, vehicles, then yeah, that's super bullish. But if they haven't changed anything in their operations and their delivery numbers aren't that, dump town.
Yeah, then they're in trouble.
Yeah. Dump town USA.
dude, mRNA broke out of that flag beautifully.
FRO frontline in April.
Did you know what else would have been a good one today too?
Full sweep back to now, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha,
I have a nice
FRO.
little push up outside yesterday's prior high of day.
I haven't traded that thing in so long, and when I looked at the
Yeah.
chart last night, I was like, what?
Got smoked. Got smoked.
Dude, smoked is an understatement. That thing got freaking just torched, shot apart, murdered.
Yeah.
Can I chart something for anybody in here? Any of the Discord members? Thoughts on Roblox? Dude, stop. Okay. You're up against resistance, like most things we talked about last night. How resistances needed to get tapped. Roblox has $47, $46.75 as hello, hi, as a target to the upside. Yeah, okay, she.
Hey, Garrett, have you been watching NVAX at all, like alongside Mrna?
No, I don't trade. I haven't traded Invax very much.
Got it. The spreads are coming out in that one. Well, it looks alright for a duck.
Goes on my desk.
Roblox can end the
Wheezy wants Tesla, but you can, Garrett.
Like
yeah,
that.
screw it.
Huh.
I posted bubbles in there.
In your channel?
No. In my channel and in the live stream. I just use a search function and use search my name. I've got levels.
That's Astro, by the way.
Yeah, we need to get out of this level here at 853.
Tesla has downtrend at 865.
Yeah, it's like wants to do it, but having trouble getting those here. Oh, that makes sense. 21 EMA on the daily 8671. Do some resistance. 65,
mRNA could pull back from here, guys, and drop hard. I just realized.
You know what I'm wondering here is if we're going to land a deal with Venezuela.
For oil?
Yeah. So did you see, Garrett, where they released a Venezuelan detainee in the United States?
No.
Yeah, so they came back from the meeting, and within about 5 hours, a Venezuelan detainee was released by the U.S. government.
Interesting.
To me, that tells me that there's some kind of negotiation going on.
What do you mean there is? There was a, I don't know where I saw it, but they said that they were in talks with Venezuela again.
I believe I saw the same.
Right. But like a lot of people thought that was going to come to nothing.
Oh shit, I just won Bitcoin and I forgot about that.
If you guys are on TikTok, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are digging the stream, appreciate you guys.
Is that thing ripping again?
Yeah, it just went through 100 here.
Bro, I was in.
They
Go ahead.
added like 20. They added like. Sorry, one sec. They added like 8 billion reserve in Bitcoin to UST.
Which increased the Luna because that's how they do the whole load swap thing.
Right. I'm not exactly familiar with how it works, but
Dude, I was reading about it when Luna was at like 45, and I was like, I need to try something.
I know I didn't either. You were last year,
So dumb.
all right, DWAC moved in here.
Thoughts on Lee? Keep it on watch, but don't get crazy because out of nowhere the thing tanked. I don't know if it got shorted or what happened. I need to go back and read what's going on with that commodity because there's still going to be shortages no matter what, especially in the Middle East. The Middle East relies on a lot of wheat from Ukraine. So
Wait, who does?
it's
The Middle East does. Oh. Real quick.
Yeah, like
hey,
there's going to be riots in the Middle East.
I'm taking a 130 put March 18th for Mrna main account, so you guys can take that with me. I got filled around 469.50 just now. So, by the way, if you guys
Here. If you're
LMFA,
doing anything
LMF
like that,
funding, with a tweet on Bitcoin.
that cat is looking at itself. That's his robe. She's a sentient being. People are looking at my cat. She's on my stream right now.
Thanks.
Yes.
That's what I was looking
See, robe?
at. I'm out of that trust position for a small game, but that's fine. Watch it.
Garrett, did you take profit on Mrna or are you still in?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the puts?
Yeah, let's.
Oh yeah. I did have one last position that I ended up cutting this morning.
Okay, I took profit yesterday. I thought about re-entering today, but I might wait.
I just grabbed a 130. It is a speculative. So right now, I have a simple 5-minute setup. Now this could lead into an ascending triangle, which could ultimately lead us to the upside. So this is only this is an inside play. So that's Mrna right now. You got a dynamic support right there. You've got a major support at 131.67, and you currently just made a 5-minute rising wedge. So I am speculating that we're about to break that rising wedge here in just a second, lose 134 even, and then we'll find ourselves around 131.80. So
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I might wait just a little bit longer before I decide to take it short, just in case it still bounces around.
I'm March 18th, so my expiration's good, juicy.
Sure.
Good afternoon. Stock Kitty, please make Tesla done. Rogue, are you the stock cat? I don't know, you just stop fucking shedding, man. Chill out. Chill out, kitty.
Nice feedback.
What's up? Oh my god, there goes Astro with his stock talk.
No, I don't want to say, you just gotta.
Yeah, smooth talk it.
Oh god. Remind me not to be Astro's wingman ever. Yeah, put me in some serious.
No, you want. Yeah.
It's very safe.
New Teslas.
Stop loss for Mrna is high of day. Target prop. I already gave you guys my target. Guys, I'm walking away. This is I have a contract where I can do that. I can literally just set an alert. I can set multiple alerts. I'm going to set an alert here at 135. Oops, I already have one there. I'm gonna set one here at 137 even. I'm gonna set another one at 133.16. There you go. Oh, yeah, my bad. I think, dude, as ridiculous as it sounds, I might have to get another vertical.
DKNG DraftKings, the March 20 golf
Jack, if I'm not mistaken,
November golf
Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world, like underground oil reserves, correct? Like even bigger than Saudi Arabia
Yeah,
and the Gulf countries.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Not even, yeah.
Guys,
Guys,
that's what.
sorry, real quick. If you guys took McDonald's, in any capacity, that should be, you should, Jesus, my cat just fell off my desk. You should, you should, be green. That gap has filled. It looks like it's going to go hit 222.16, and it actually looks as if it might actually break out of this and see even lower lows, where we could see McDonald's at 220 today. So so my hedging ratio is definitely off. Too heavily hedged, which is something to learn. But one question is, when do you cut the hedge? I'm down 90% on a hedge, which is totally my fault for holding and not asking about cutting before. But at what point do you cut a hedge? Is it at a stop loss, or is it usually held till expiration in case of a reversal? Again, case by case. But that being said, so let's say that I'm swinging a contract out 3 months, and overnight I am just protecting myself from what could be a reversal.
Apple hitting the intraday high 162.15 now on Apple, up about 3% now. Or how about the Lima AAPL?
So if you're taking a hedge and that contract, say you have a 5-to-1 ratio, you would likely want to enter something that, if you lost the entirety of the hedge or 50% of the hedge, it wouldn't for. So essentially, if the hedge doesn't work, I just cut it. And again, it's case by case. So if I grab a shorter expiration hedge just because I'm swinging overnight, it gaps up, and then I take profits, right? Because that's the point of a hedge, is to be able to lighten the blow. So as soon as I open up, I can take profit on the contract while it is green. And I'm almost starting from a new point there. I've already negated a small amount of what could have been a potential loss, and I can now make a decision without the impact of the larger loss that would have obviously I would have incurred had I not held it. But I do not swing ever. When I'm swinging, I do not ever swing heavier hedges than my position, ever. When I am trading during the day, I will out trade my hedge. The reason being is, if I see a setup, and this is I would say unique in this case. If I'm long, like long, 3 months, 2 months, even a month, then I'm not concerned about what I'm doing on a 5-minute time frame, right? Let's say I'm short on Mrna, and I have been. We held the whole time. And I decided, no, I'm taking this down to $100, $95. That's where I'm taking it. I still see more downside, but I know that it's going to bounce. And any stock can bounce, and when it bounces strong. So when you're playing, when you're playing long, like really, really long, you're looking at the daily, right? You're looking at, okay, I have a resistance here. It may be 20 points above me, but overall, if that's the core position that I'm holding on to, I can simply just trade like I did yesterday, like I would have done today, where I just take a position that is profitable in itself. So say, um, again with mRNA, yesterday right about here, say I have April 1st, or I'm all the way up to May. If I'm short till May, right, obviously adhere to your stop loss, but I'm looking at um, a break of a certain level on a lower time frame to just trade it. And why am I trading it? Why am I taking a trade on something that I see obviously on a lower time frame has hit a point of control, major support on the daily, and I know that it has to bounce. I know shorts are going to cover, they're going to be taking profit. I'm sure people who quote unquote buy the dip, they're going to be stepping up, they're going to buy a little bit. And then obviously you have lulls in sentiment where negative or positive, we're in a lull. So we're seeing a lot of indecision. We're not quite sure. We might have Ukraine talking to Russia. Maybe things get a little bit better. People are able to evacuate. But it's not quite, we're not quite out of the woods because sanctions are still on Russia. So all that being said, I hedge. Each position is going to require a different hedge. Sometimes you can out trade it. If I have a $300 position and I take a $600 position, and that $300 position is my long one, and then I just day trade and I use $600 of equity, like that's just possibly how I'm trading it. And that's preferably, if I am taking what I would consider to be a leap to the downside, that is how I would operate, because the the main thing is that where I'm holding through these bounces because I am short on the stock for probably some other reason, just like other than technicals, because the company itself is hot dog water or whatever the case may be. So, and then uh, you know, again, earnings, I do 1-to-1. That way, if I lose, I just lose, and then if I win, I win. Are we really about to go up? If Facebook breaks out here, I might lose it. I'm not gonna watch it. Yeah, not a problem. So I would say when you are taking a position in something and you're looking to hedge, think about the situation that you're in. Are you just swinging and looking for profit within the week, or are you looking with profit for within the next 3 weeks? Where's your target? What is the setup? What are you not looking like? What are you looking for as far as signs of a reversal, or and where you should be realistic about where you're going to bounce, because there's profit that is available and can be made through not. So if you're short on something, you should still play it unbiasedly on lower time frames. Um, Me personally, I've had a lot of success doing that. So
Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Spy looks like doo doo. Amazon might rip and leg fell to 28.05. Keep that on watch. I'm keeping some pennies on watch still, especially oil pennies. U.S. oil did not react like I thought it would. And it could be because those numbers were pretty priced in. We were expecting some pretty awful numbers, and we got what we so just keep oil on watch. I'm probably gonna stop watching natural gas as much as it was a couple weeks ago. Just because I was reading, it's very easy for them to turn their natural gas reserves in the United States. And so fracking is like a quick turn on compared to getting oil. So just I guess my focus more will be really oil than natural gas, but there's still going to be some natural gas plays for sure. I just won't have my attention wouldn't be dedicated to it. But I will post anything in the chat if I see anything worth posting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bail out behind them, guys. I recommend if you're new, just learning, or in profit, step out, and be in cash, or find a safe place for you, whatever that position may be. We'll be back for Power Hour. A lot of the times, lulls like this, short consolidated days, can lead to explosive movements at Power Hour. So, is cash even that safe? Technically, no, because
No, technically, so
yeah, that's
Bitcoin is your best friend, bro. All your money, put it in Bitcoin.
all right. Hold on, shut it down. Delete symbols. No, I'm just kidding. You know what it is? It's I'm in survival gear. That's my currency. I'm in water filter.
Is that
water filtration systems, anti-radiation, iodine. I am currently trading.
I use tablets of iodine.
Yeah.
Dude, Peter, I want to. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep my. I'm gonna
I'm in
Don't give
vanilla
Mr.
cards.
Rips. Mr. Rips, I'm sure you've seen some of my tweets at him. I think Mr. Rips. Yeah, I have one of the
my
days
God.
before with Mr. Peter on Twitter. Let's just say that it's.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.
All right, take care, guys.